Mr. Money in the Bank.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, he is Mr. Money in the Bank, Finn Balor!
Get ready, guys. Big-time singles matches coming up here.
And I can assure you these two superstars were waiting all day to get their hands on each other.
I like this kid. Bright, bright future for this young man.
And his opponent, from Dudley, England, weighing in at 175 pounds, Tyler Bate.
Saxton, he's like 20 years younger than you, and he has more facial hair.
Well, some of us grow more facial hair than others.
There's no questioning the incredible in-ring ability, though, of Tyler Bate. I mean, he's gained worldwide experience, and he's turned a lot of heads all throughout the WWE Universe.
Got a very unique style in the ring. Mixture of Japanese strong style, British catch wrestling, with his own very unique gentlemanly flair.
Won the NXT Match of the Year back in 2017 against his former buddy Pete Dunne.
An absolute gem worth going back and finding on WWE Network.
If their love wasn't apparent during that entrance, the WWE Universe is firmly behind Finn Balor.
Look at him, locked inside that cage like a couple of rabid animals. Finn Balor is in action, and I can see a lot of Balor Club members here tonight.
Byron, could you do me a favor and point them out? I just want to know who to avoid after the show tonight. Oh! Ho, ho, ho.
What impact! This might be it!
Oh, my.
Drop kick!
Oh, great height. We talk about how important stipulations are in a steel cage match. If superstars sign a contract where the only way to win is escape the cage and have both your feet touch the floor, the competitors must have a plan. Especially since you have to be comfortable trying to escape through the cage door as you do climbing over the top of the cage and vice versa.
Beautiful technique.
Corey, you touched on something moments ago that's so important for the combatants in a steel cage match to remember. A superstar must be able to think offensively to figure out how they're going to escape the cage. They must think defensively at the same time so they can prevent their opponent from getting out of the cage first and winning the match.
Well, a superstar must become comfortable with escaping the cage.
He might have it.
Things not looking great for Finn Balor. He's going to have to cut off his opponent's offense quickly.
Nicely done as he gets out of the submission.
Color me surprised, Michael. I did not see that one coming.
Given how impressive Tyler Bate has been thus far, guys, you almost forget that he's just a kid. If you remember, he first stepped into a WWE ring when he was just 19 years old. He's not going to like this.
Stay down, man.
Ooh, what an uppercut. And there's the reversal from Finn Balor.
I'll stress further what Michael was saying about Tyler Bates' age. When most 19-year-olds were busy trading barbs with each other on social media, Bates was wowing a global audience in the inaugural United Kingdom Championship Tournament.
And since that time, Bates has only gotten better. Man, it's scary to think of how good this guy's going to be 5 or 10 years from now.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Balor's got him hooked. Up and down, 1916.
Incredible.
Finn Balor, big move coming.
Coup de grace. He's really looking to prove a point here. I know the physical and emotional pain of dealing with a serious injury. When Finn Balor had to surrender his WWE Universal Championship to Raw Commissioner Mick Foley the night after SummerSlam 2016, you could see the disappointment in Balor's eyes.
Harsh impact.
As the Demon King was unleashed, history was made when Finn Balor defeated Seth Rollins to become the first ever WWE Universal Champion. But to see Finn have to forfeit the championship 24 hours later due to a severe shoulder injury was heartbreaking.
Seeing Finn Balor have to...
Finn Balor wins!
Here is your winner, Finn Balor!
Finn Balor picks up the victory here tonight.
Balor Club rejoice! Your leader has emerged victorious!
As we close the book on this match, I need to remind everybody just how big of a win this was. Simply amazing.
The Persian Lion.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 190 pounds, Arya Daivari.
Daivari brings a no-nonsense style and approach to the cruiserweight division.
Arya Daivari, also the younger brother of former WWE superstar Sean Daivari, but Arya's done a very good job of paving his own path in WWE.
Lucha!
Here's his opponent from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 168 pounds, Kalisto!
And here's the King of Flight, Kalisto.
Ooh, I hope you're ready for some Lucha Libre, Michael. Kalisto is about to pick up the tempo here tonight.
Here we go, steel cage action kicking off here.
For generations, the steel cage match has been considered one of the most ruthless matches of all time.
Yeah, and I would not want to get caught huffing and puffing while Kalisto goes on offense.
Saxton, you lose your breath at the announce table. You'd never be able to hang in the ring with Kalisto.
Ooh, what impact.
Oh, nasty impact.
You gotta believe this one's over. A moonsault. Running Hurricane Rana. Oh my God.
Nailed it. Uh-oh, no, don't do this, don't do this. I got right to the gut. Boom! Oh, man. Kalisto crashes down hard.
Man, that looked nasty.
The WWE Universe has seen the evolution of the steel cage in the enclosure known today as Hell in a Cell. The first time an enclosed cage was seen was in October of 1983 in the last Battle of Atlanta. The enclosed cage was seen a few years later in the War Games match from the NWA. There were even cages stacked on top of each other like WCW's Tower of Doom.
Byron, we talk about the progression of steel cage matches and the type of structures that have been spawned from them. I need to point out that some cages have been electrified. One was made from bamboo in the form of a Punjabi prison match. And of course, the elimination chamber with glass pods and steel doors.
And today we have the Asylum match, where weapons are on top of the cage. Just goes to show you that times may change, but the objective to destroy an opponent remains the same. There's still no better way to settle a score than to do battle with your adversary inside a steel cage.
Kalisto is such an innovator of offense. How can you even begin to counter his high-flying nature, Corey?
If I took on Kalisto, I'd yank that rat tail on his mask and try to tear the whole thing off, then bash him while he's struggling to fix it.
You are ridiculous.
Ooh, what impact.
Running Hurricane Rana. Looks like he's starting to tire. Guys, this is where we find out what he's made of.
Yanking off Kalisto's mask may be legal, Corey, but even stopping him for enough time to do that dastardly act is a... Here he goes.
Might as well run for cover.
Oh, perfect kick.
I can't believe it, Michael. The night could be over for Arya Daivari.
Look out. Imploding 450.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does. He's making a statement here with this attack.
The steel cage is a massive...
He might just win this thing right here.
Hurricane Rana.
Tear the features clean off your face.
To your point earlier, Byron, we've definitely seen some unbelievable attacks be launched from the top of the steel cage. And you mentioned the most iconic, the steel cage match for the Intercontinental Championship that saw Jimmy Superfly Snuka clash against bitter rival, the magnificent Morocco.
There's no denying that Superfly set the bar. You look over the years to people like Jeff and Matt Hardy, Eddie Guerrero, Kurt Angle, and Chris Jericho. They continued to push the envelope and executed unbelievable attacks from the top of the cage. And watch Rikishi take flight off the top of the steel cage. Wow.
I really can't believe what's gone down so far. This match has been even more...
And you can put this singles match in the books.
Here is your winner, Kalisto.
Going to add that match to the highlight reel. Great effort from both these guys, Michael. I'm willing to bet this isn't the last time we see them square off.
Guys, it sounds like we can all agree that was an extremely impressive win.
The power of Tozawa. Come on, Byron.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from Kobe, Japan.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for our big steel cage match.
And I know both of these superstars are supremely tough, but you'd have to assume they're experiencing some butterflies here as we wait for the opening bell.
The biggest little man in WWE history.
And his opponent from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
Arguably one of the most inspirational superstars we've ever seen.
Accomplished everything in his career.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
Drop down.
Beautiful technique.
Sunset flip.
He's not going to like this.
He doesn't look too eager to get up, and I don't blame him.
Now step up Enziguri.
Rocked him.
He's starting to feel it here. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Cole. This is just a little bump in the road for him here. Nothing to worry about.
Avoids trouble there.
And Rey Mysterio says, not this time.
Oh, incredible height.
Running Hurricane Rana. What a stomp. Good grief. You gotta believe this one's over.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Ooh. He's stumbling some now. I'd say he's starting to feel the pressure a bit.
He's really starting to look fatigued here, guys, and when that happens, your whole body...
This might be it.
Oh my, I'm not sure how much he has left. Will Tozawa be able to continue?
Oh man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron. The best way to describe combatants clashing inside a...
We've seen this before.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Drop kick. Goes down hard. Byron, you touched on this earlier, but it's so important for a superstar to accept that there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in a steel cage match. That the conflict will be resolved within the 15-foot-high steel walls that surround the ring. And that losing a cage match can mean much more than a mark in the loss column. For some, it has meant the end of their career.
It's difficult to describe the damage that can be done to a superstar who competes in a steel cage match. We see the physical harm, but we don't see the psychological effects from being inside the cage. Make no mistake about it, Michael. The steel cage truly represents survival of the fittest.
Oh, he turns it around.
Oh, nasty impact.
Incoming. Well, the idea here is to take out your opponent so you have enough time to climb over the cage wall and out to the floor. Boom, what impact.
Harsh impact.
You have to wonder what's going through these guys' minds in a match of this magnitude. Against all odds, he's got the victory.
Here is your winner, Rey Mysterio.
Impressive showing there en route to the win.
I don't make the matches, but if I did, I'd put these two back.
Contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring
Business just picked up. The man has arrived.
and his opponent from Paducah, Kentucky,
These competitors are squaring off, looking to outmatch each other.
It's going to be a tall task for one of these two.
Finn Balor is in action, and I can see a lot of Balor Club members here tonight.
Byron, could you do me a favor and point them out? I just want to know who to avoid after the show tonight.
What a hurricanrana!
What a stomp!
Good grief!
Nailed it.
Ricochet here, of course, he's only the second man to capture the North American Championship. Brought that title a lot of recognition and prestige, something he thinks its first holder was failing at.
Beautiful technique.
He's not going to like this. To expand on what Byron had said about Ricochet bringing recognition to the NXT North American Championship when he won the title at TakeOver Brooklyn, Ricochet said that the title needed to be around the waist of someone who would defend it with honor.
Okay, you done? Let's get one thing straight, fellas. The North American title is special because of the first man that held it, because of Adam Cole. Ricochet only rode the wave of prominence that Adam Cole created. Boom!
Ricochet is now known as one of sports entertainment's preeminent high flyers, but considering his size and stature, Ricochet never thought he would actually be here, Byron.
No, but Ricochet goes higher than the expectations, Michael. The hype on this guy is real. There are many superstars, but there is one and only Ricochet.
He's got him covered. No, a kick out.
Might have slipped there, Cole.
You know what, Byron? I can't exactly agree with all the hype that's followed Ricochet, and it's obviously all gotten to his head. He's a man who has read too many of his own press clippings.
Corey, you are absolutely ridiculous.
I know, I'm super smart.
Oh my gosh, forget the hype. All right, just look at the results. The proof is in the ring.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Oh boy, he is rolling. It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over. The Irishman has his Irish up.
Byron, I know in preparation for this match you were studying footage of Ricochet. Did you learn anything?
I tried to study tape of Ricochet, but I kept on hitting rewind on the VCR because everything was just so unreal. He's a real stick of dynamite with the innovative maneuvers he pulls off.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
When this guy's on, look out. Byron, I don't think people rewind tapes and VCRs anymore. It's all digital now. Even I know that. But regardless, Corey, how would you contain Ricochet's Balor looking to end it? Taking off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous. It's like he tapped into some unseen energy source.
Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
And there's the reversal from Finn Balor.
Oh, nasty impact.
What a strike.
According to historians, the twisted metal that we see as part of steel cages today dates back 80 years. To settle a dispute between competitors Jack Bloomfield and Count Pietro Rossi, the two met inside a ring surrounded by chicken wire. At first, these types of matches were referred to as fence matches.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Cross the shoulders, up, boom!
Check. Corey, you gave us an impressive history of the origins of the steel cage match. I'd like to point out to our viewers that from the 1960s, going for broke. That one fails to connect.
Great idea by him. Too bad it was awfully executed, though.
Harsh impact.
Whoa! Oh! Incredible Ricochet connecting with a match-ending move.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left?
He's going for the pin. Kick out at 2. Whoa, that may have been a slow count.
Wow, if you want to beat this Irishman, you're going to have to come up with more than that.
Boom, what impact. Uh-oh.
In position. Look out. Here it comes. Drop kick.
His shoulders are down. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
Wow.
Given what we've seen so far here tonight, I'm willing to bet these superstars will think twice before stepping foot inside another steel cage.
This might be it.
Oh, my. The toughness and grit we're seeing on display tonight in this steel cage match has been absolutely unbelievable. Looks to me like these superstars are running on fumes right about now.
What a way to win a singles match.
Here is your winner, Ricochet.
That's an impressive win right there.
There's nothing more pure than picking up a win in a good old-fashioned one-on-one fight.
And that'll do it here for this one-on-one matchup.
The following contest is a steel cage match and is for the Cruiserweight Championship.
Business just picked up. The man has arrived. Do you know what Paducah, Kentucky's known for, Byron?
What's that, Corey?
Nothing except Ricochet. He is their biggest export. This guy can do it all. The preeminent high flyer in the game lives for the adrenaline in his veins. This is about to blow your mind. There is nothing Ricochet can't do.
One of the most positive, confident athletes in the game today. The future of flight has arrived. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just moments away from this gigantic steel cage match.
And given the superstars involved, you can bet this one will be about as vicious and gruesome as it gets.
Introducing the challenger from Paducah, Kentucky, weighing in at 190 pounds, Ricochet! Introducing the champion from Erie, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 130 pounds, he is the Cruiserweight Champion, Outlaw.
What a night.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
And there are few things more unforgiving than the cold steel of a cage match.
Nailed it. Ooh, what impact.
Good grief. Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
Oh, my goodness, this hurts. Oh! Shoulders on the mat. You're not going to win any matches that easily.
What a kick out.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
Ooh, what impact.
He'd be smart to stay put there.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
And look at the quickness by Ricochet. Oh, boy, he is rolling. Oh, that almost came out of nowhere.
Talk about getting knocked into the middle of next week.
Gets out of the way of that one. Springboard.
Not the fall that hurts, it's the sudden stop at the end.
Look at this. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Oh, he's able to reverse it. Taken off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
The steel cage is a massive enclosure that stands 15 feet in height. For almost 35 years, a select group of high flyers have taken their aerial assaults to greater heights. And when I say that, I mean superstars climb to the top.
The cover. Not much behind that pin attempt.
That's too early for that.
He's looking at it.
Oh, nasty impact.
He's back in control here.
To your point earlier, Byron, we've definitely seen some unbelievable attacks be launched from the top of the steel cage. And you mentioned the most iconic, the steel cage match for the Intercontinental Championship that saw Jimmy Superfly Snuka clash against bitter rival, the magnificent Morocco.
There's no denying that Superfly set the bar. If you look over the years to people like Jeff and Matt Hardy, Eddie Guerrero, Kurt Angle, and Chris Jericho, they continued to push the envelope and executed unbelievable attacks from the top of the cage. And watch Rikishi take flight off the top of the steel cage. Wow! The rivalry between Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude began during the Super Pose Down at the 1989 Royal Rumble. Then it progressed to where both superstars battled over the Intercontinental Championship. At SummerSlam 90, the rivals met inside a 15-foot high steel cage for the WWE Championship. Victory could be achieved by pinfall.
Here it comes, guys! Look at this!
Oh, my. He looks to be losing a bit of leverage here.
And he fights his way free.
He's got to be working on instinct right now, Cole. I don't know about you guys, but it looks to me like these superstars are on their last legs here.
Beautiful technique.
I'll tell you, the cage has absolutely beaten down these superstars.
Here he goes. Big headbutt.
Just when you thought we were going to crown a new champion.
Very impressive, but is it enough to end it here?
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Boom!
You gotta believe this one's over. The champ is in a bad way here. This could be the end of him at any moment right now.
Let's not write him off yet. Remember, his opponent isn't necessarily whistling Dixie either. And look at the quickness by Ricochet. And look at the quickness by Ricochet.
Nice job getting out of the way of that one.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, what power drop kick!
I can't believe this one's still... Look at this. Bad move there.
I don't know what made him think that was a good idea.
And now one more time.
Ooh! Gotta like the champ's chances now.
That one quickly into the cover with the title on the line. 3.
This singles contest has the victor.
Here is your winner, and still Cruiserweight Champion.
Senton connects.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
He's looking at it.
Uranagi!
There's no way the champ can lose now.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
And if he hits this, this one's over. And there's the Uranagi.
Landed him. Wow, what a gritty performance.